I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wrenches in my top drawer. Today I'm going to give you 3 quick reasons why every mechanic should start a mobile mechanic business. That's even if you have a job at a dealership or at a shop, you should start a mobile mechanic business, and here is why. 2 words: traceable income. Traceable income is important. Reason number 1, loans. If you want to get a home loan or a business loan, they are going to want to see your verifiable income, meaning income that you have paid taxes on. They're going to look at how much money you make, how much money you owe, and how much net worth you have in the bank. So if you're working at, let's say, a Chevy dealership and you're making 60, 70 grand a year, if you have a side mobile mechanic business that you do on the weekends, you will be able to say, look, I made 70 grand at the Chevy dealership and I made 5 grand on my own. So altogether you made 75 grand. And that is going to help you get business loans, home loans, and all type of loans. So I guarantee you want to be reporting this income. Reason number 2 is government grants. For example, all the PPP loans that they were giving out because of the pandemic. They gave out a lot of those PPP loans to small business. I know I got one, my friend's construction company got one, and guess what? We did not have to pay any of that money back. It was basically free money. So I don't know. I mean, if there's going to be another pandemic in the future, and Bill Gates seems to think that there's one right around the corner. So have your paper trail set up. Have it on paper that you have a small business and you make money from it. That way, in the future, boom, if they're ever giving out loans again, you can stand in line and say, me too. Also, they have SBA loans and grants that you may be eligible for. Look into it. I mean, why not? Sometimes I used to hear people say, oh, how come everybody has a business in my neighborhood but me? And you know what? You could get one too. You could look at my video for how to start a mobile mechanic business and see some of the steps that are involved. Usually only cost you $200 or $300 in most states. I mean, you don't even have to get a small business loan. You're just going to need to provide some type of service and get the infrastructure set up. If everybody else could do it, you could do it too. Reason number 3 to start a small business is just in case you lose your main job. I mean, what if you get laid off? I mean, it happens. Tesla is laying off 10% of their workforce right now, and the layoffs are coming. The economy, I believe, is going to go bad or even worse than what it already is pretty soon. So I would say set up your side business. I'll give you one quick story. When I was working at Cummins, I was an engineer. I got laid off. The business went bad, and they just laid off like 2,000 engineers across the whole country. So at the time, I was feeling really bad, and I was thinking, how am I going to make money now? I mean, now there's no money coming in. But if you have a side business set up, then you already have some money coming in from another source. So if you get laid off Monday, you can say, oh, well, I got some work scheduled for Saturday for my side business, and you know what, I'm just going to advertise more. Just think of it like this. If you have 2 faucets in your house, one of them is on full blast, you're getting water out of it, and one of them is just at a little trickle. If for whatever reason that full blast faucet gets clogged up, you could just turn up the faucet that's trickling, and then you can still have some water. But if you lose your full-time job and you don't have your side infrastructure set up, it's going to be more difficult for you and more stressful. But if you already have something set up, hey, you could just start advertising more for that. You could ask some of your main clients to maybe refer you, to give them a referral bonus or something like that, and you will be just fine and dandy like sour candy. And here's the last little thing I want to add. It's going to give you more confidence when you have set up your first business, even if you decide not to go forward with it, because then you're going to know the steps. You're going to know how to set up a side business, so you'll be more confident if you want to set up a different one. Like right now, I'm considering a business venture and already know the steps for starting a business. So I could just do that again, start up another side venture, and hey, maybe that'll be more successful than the first one. You never know. So those are my reasons for why you should start a side business. I mean, you have to pay a little bit of taxes, but it'll be worth it in the end to get that money on paper, showing that you are able to make money on your own Whether it's a mobile mechanic business or any other type of business, trust me, you will not regret it. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comments and I'll be glad to help you out. As always, thank you for tuning in and have a good one.